Is it even smart to invest in Lego in 2024? I'm going to answer that question in this video, and make sure you watch the whole thing because I'm talking about a huge giveaway I've got coming up here in February. You ready? Let's go. To the faithful followers and subscribers of the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel, I am back. It has been a minute. There has been a lot going on in my life over the last couple months, and it's been a minute since I posted a video here on YouTube. A little bit of update of where I've been. Obviously, the holidays just get busy for one, just Lego buying and Lego investing in general, but also family time, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the like. But my wife has also been pregnant for the last 9 months, and here on January 6th of 2024, we welcomed our third kid to our household. That's right, Cade has joined. He's my first son. I've got 2 older daughters, Raylan and London. So there has just been so much going on, so much joy around our house, and I've been spending as much time with my family as I possibly could, and I have absolutely loved it. But that means I haven't been posting as much content here on YouTube. But don't fret, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm going to continue to post content here on the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel. It's just been a minute since I posted, and I'm ready to get back at it. But if you're new to the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. A little bit about me, I'm just a dad that loves to buy, sell, build, and invest in Lego sets, and I talk about that a lot here on the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel. My goal from this channel is literally to help Lego collectors and Lego fans like myself fund their Lego building hobby through Lego investing and Lego reselling. We talk about that a lot here, and I love to engage in the comments. If you're interested in content like this, feel free to give a like or subscribe to learn more about Lego investing. But of course, the reason that most of us are here right now is to answer the question, is it wise to invest in Lego here in the year 2024? I'll make this statement. I would say that Lego investing today is more difficult than it was 5 years ago. And there are a ton of reasons why. There is more competition today than there ever has been. And guess what? That's because YouTubers like myself talk about it. There are many other Lego investing YouTubers out there that talk about it. You can find Lego collectors and Lego fans that talk about Lego investing. The Wall Street Journal, the New York Times have talked about Lego investing. It has become effectively a global phenomenon where people have learned that investing in Lego sets can produce greater returns than the stock market or better returns than gold or whatever headline that you've read. And so many people have tried their hand at Lego investing, and the competition out there is fierce. And if you know basic economic principles, you know that if there's a high supply of a Lego set and a low demand, you're going to see slower returns on that specific Lego set. And all of those factors of basic economics play into Lego investing. So what does that mean for Lego investing in 2024? That means you have to be very calculated in what you purchase. You have to understand the market. You have to understand what's good, what's not, what's a good deal, what are people interested in. And there's a lot of factors that go into that. If you're interested in learning more about the basics of Lego investing, I have a playlist on this channel called Lego Investing for Beginners. You can find that in the description below or in the top left corner in the exclamation point. You can click on that and you can learn my ins and outs to the basics of Lego investing. But since we find ourselves with a lot of competition, does that make Lego investing impossible? And I would say absolutely not. Take, for example, the Birds of Paradise Lego set. This is the first Lego set from the Lego Botanical line that's retired. It retired here at the end of 2023. And a lot of people knew this was going to retire. Many people speculated that it would be a highly desirable and collectible Lego set. And a bunch of people purchased it for Lego investing. Some got it at MSRP, some got it on discount. And we're already seeing extremely promising returns from this Lego set. It's already trending at around 140, 150, in some places pushing 160, even $170 on the secondary market for a Lego set that had an original MSRP of $100, and many people were picking it up on discount for 60 and 70 bucks. So despite there being a ton of competition out there and many people owning this Lego set, we're already seeing the demand for this Lego set on the secondary market post-retirement exceed the supply that would be out there normally. And based on the initial data that I currently see, I wouldn't be surprised if this set is trending at around $180 to $200 by next Christmas. So even though there is a ton of competition out there, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't start Lego investing or continue Lego investing in 2024. But the difference today than maybe 5 or 7 years ago is that not every set is a winner. And not every set is eclipsing its original MSRP at this point. The Birds of Paradise is just one example of a winner, and there are a ton of Lego sets that aren't great investments, or you shouldn't be buying at MSRP. So when it comes to buying Lego sets for investing here in 2024, I'm going to make this statement. I don't think that you should buy any single Lego set at MSRP for Lego investing. MSRP stands for Manufacturer Suggested Retail Price. Take, for example, the Star Wars Justifier Lego set. The MSRP of this Lego set was $170. And towards the end of its shelf life and even throughout the life of this Lego set, you were able to pick it up consistently for 20% off. Around Black Friday and on many other retailers, there were people picking this set up for $90, $120, and if you're finding it on clearance in store, people are picking it up for $135 or $145. Most people were able to pick up this Lego set at discount. So right now we're about a month out past retirement here at the end of 2023. This set on the secondary market is trending at like $155, maybe eclipsing $160 on the secondary market. It has not even eclipsed past its original MSRP, and frankly, I don't anticipate it to do so anytime soon. Because we saw such significant discounts on that specific Lego set towards the end of its shelf life, I think many investors and collectors were able to pick it up on deal, and that's forcing it to struggle to get past its original MSRP. If you just went in thinking, I'm getting into Lego investing and I'm going to buy the Justifier because I like the minifigures and everyone says that Star Wars is a good investment, and you bought that set for $170, it may take years for you to even make a small profit margin. I do not anticipate that Lego set to get past the $250 mark anytime in the next couple years. And if you're going to sell that set after fees and shipping on a variety of different selling platforms, you're going to have to sell it for $260 just to make a small profit. And I'll be surprised if we even see that set worth $200 by this Christmas. So now I'm nervous. Many of you are like, well, then how am I supposed to invest in Lego sets? Buying sets on discount. And I've talked about buying sets on discount before. I think we're in a unique economic state as a country here in the United States and globally. We're obviously in some version of a recession. Maybe not a complete market crash like we've seen in 2007 and 2008. Again, I'm not an economist, so I don't know if we're headed towards something like that. I obviously know that inflation is higher than it's ever been, and even going to the grocery store for me and my family cost way more than I remember 2 or 3 years ago. And because of that, people are not buying luxuries or commodities like Lego sets as frequently as they once were. So what does that have to do with Lego investing and buying sets at MSRP? Well, here towards the end of 2023, when a bunch of the sets were discontinuing and getting towards retirement, what I saw was that like 80 to 85% of all Lego sets on the market that were retiring, it received some sort of discount, which is much higher to like 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, I would have told you that maybe 50 to 60% of Lego sets receive a discount at some point in their life. There were many that would just disappear. They were only ever available at MSRP, and they would trend pretty quickly on the secondary market because there wasn't a ton of inventory out there because people were waiting to pick them up on discount. Today, we found many of the Lego sets, tons of the Lego.com exclusive Lego sets that historically I would have said would have received no discount or no clearance tag, found themselves on deal. And the reason being is I think Lego, Walmart, Amazon, and the like had an excessive amount of inventory for a ton of these Lego sets. They found their sales in the Q4 of 2023 to be less than they anticipated, and they had to clear out the retiring inventory to welcome all the brand new Lego sets that Lego was launching on January 1st. So we saw more severe discounts than we've seen in years. We saw sets continue to linger on the market for longer than I normally see past the Black Friday timeframe. And I've heard just anecdotally that people aren't buying as expensive Lego sets as they were maybe back in 2020 or 2019. So what does that mean as Lego investors? That means we have a significantly stronger buying potential than maybe we had previously. If you were looking at Lego investing 5 years ago, you had to hope that you'd find a discount, and then maybe you'd be able to pick it up on deal, but you wanted to make sure you bought that modular building before it retired, but you didn't know if it was going to get on clearance or not, and so there was some guessing going into it. What do we have now? We have an almost guarantee that most, if not all, Lego sets will find themselves on discount at some point. Of course, there's a lot of factors that go into me making that statement. If we continue to see an economic downturn and it continue to rise in inflation and people personally in their personal finances holding closer to the chest, they're not going to be buying as many Lego sets as they once were. And if that becomes the case and Lego and other big box retailers continue to overestimate their sales of Lego sets towards the end of 2024, then we're going to have another significant wave of clearance where they're clearing out Lego sets at extreme discounts. But if the Lego group right sizes their expectations and they predict where we're headed economically as a country and globally, then we might find that the shift of discounts may reduce a little bit. So if we say 70 to 75% of Lego sets will get a discount at some point in their shelf life, that might be more accurate than the 80 to 85% we saw in 2023. Now, if the economy improves significantly, then the amount of discounts that we'll see will be significantly less. They'll be seeing sales at MSRP, and as they see sales of Lego sets at MSRP, they're going to be less inclined to discount those Lego sets. They'll retire at the end of 2024, and you'll have to pick them up at MSRP. But I'm just speaking anecdotally to where we're at, where we've been, and where we're going. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. I have no idea what the economy is going to look like even in 3 months. But I know we're in a election year here in the United States, and that plays into where we head economically, whether it's positive, negative, or neutral. So there are a lot of factors nationally and globally to consider when it comes to Lego investing. So as I'm done rambling about what it looks like to buy sets, I think buying sets on discount is going to be a near requirement for success in Lego investing for the next couple years. All right, Lego fans, before we continue in the video, I want to tell you about an awesome giveaway I have coming up here on February 24th. And it's because I have launched my brand new selling platform on District.net. That's right, District is an awesome selling platform that allows you to engage socially. It allows me to invite you as a Lego reseller and a Lego collector and a Lego investor to sell alongside of me. If you're interested in exploring all the features of District, all the information is in the comments and in the description below. And I've got this Lion Knight's castle sitting here with me because I'm either giving away this set or this set, the Star Wars ARC-170 Starfighter on District on February 24th. And if you are interested in either of these Lego sets, all you have to do is head to the comments right now and click on the Jake's Bricks Lego giveaway on District. That link will send you right to my District platform while I'm selling a ton of Lego sets and I'm sponsoring this giveaway. I'm excited for you to join District with me. I'm going to be engaging in District a little bit. It's similar to Discord where I can answer questions for you. We can talk about Lego investing and you can actually sell inside of the Jake's Bricks District, and we together socially can engage with other Lego fans, Lego investors, and Lego collectors there on District. It's awesome. I'm excited to be launching here on February 24th and I'm excited to have you join me. Let's waste no more time. Let's jump back into the video. So let's say you started Lego investing in 2022 or 2023. Should you sell your Lego investments? Historically, if you've spent any time here on the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel, you know that I've talked about selling your Lego investments anywhere from 1 to 2 years, maybe even 1 to 3 years is the sweet spot for selling off your Lego investments. I would say we find ourselves in a season where the hold times are going to be longer than they have been historically. Usually you'd find yourself looking at maybe 15, 20, even 25 Lego sets shortly after retirement, up to 50, 60, and 70% of the original MSRP, like huge winners off the get. It feels like here in 2024, we have less than usual. Now that's just looking at the MSRP. We had more discounts, so there are some certain winners if you were able to pick sets up on deal. But I'm looking at the current financial season that we are in, and because of that, if people are still strapped for cash, inflation is continuing to be on the rise, there are going to be less people interested in buying retiring Lego sets at a premium than maybe 2 to 3 years ago. Does that mean Lego investing is a wash? No. That just means your hold times are going to be longer. If you bought a Lego set at the end of 2023, your sweet spot to sell it at this point might be 2 to 4 years. A year or two longer than maybe you would have normally sold at to get a better return. Here's why. I think the economy over at least the next year will continue to dip, will continue to try and right size where we're at inflation wise. And as that process continues here nationally and globally over the next 2 years, we are going to have to wait a few years till we see the economy recover back to maybe where it was in 2021 or 2020. And if that takes place in 2 to 3 years, then you'll see people wanting to buy Lego sets that they couldn't afford back here in 2023 and 2024, want those Lego sets in 2026 and 2027. And then the demand will meet the supply that's on the market. You'll see those sets to appreciate quickly like they would have 1 to 2 years post-retirement historically, but that'll just happen later. So again, not an economist, not a financial advisor, but that's what I anticipate seeing. And for those that are learning or have learned something about Lego investing, what you should know and what I talk about here on this channel is that Lego investing is not to make a quick buck. You have to have the space, you have to have the capital, and you have to be prepared to hold on to your investment for at least 3 to 4 years. And if you're able to do that, it can be a really fun way, as you see behind me, to fund your personal building hobby, to build up an inventory and a portfolio like I have, to have a little side income so that my family and I can go on vacation. Like, that's why I love talking about Lego investing on this channel, because I'm a Lego collector and a Lego fan myself who loves to invest in the product that he loves to fund his building hobby. What I don't hope to become, and I hope I've never been on this channel, is someone saying that Lego investing is a guaranteed winner and it's super easy, and as long as you just have $100 you can make thousands. I've never preached that before, and I don't plan to today. And if you're willing to hold on to a Lego set for a little bit longer than maybe you historically would, I think you're going to be able to see some significant returns over the next few years. And the last statement that I'll say when it comes to Lego investing is that I think that in this current season, in 2024, more people are going to get out of Lego investing than are going to get in. I think in 2021, 2022, and 2023, the popularity of Lego investing just shot up significantly. And Lego collectors and even just nominal toy collectors were buying Lego sets thinking, oh cool, I can buy this Lego set at MSRP, I can sell it for double in a year, and I can make some money. And that's just not how it's ever really been, and that's just not as easy as maybe myself, unfortunately, historically in the past has made it seem, and other YouTubers and other news articles have made it seem. So you're going to see people who tied up a lot of capital and they're unable to hold on to their Lego investments. They might sell them at a slim profit margin or a loss, and they're probably going to say, that wasn't worth it for me, that was too difficult, I didn't have enough space or enough money, and they're going to get out. The people that are going to get in are going to be the people in 2024 and into 2025 who do their research, who understand what it takes, who understands the capital and the space limitations, who understand how to pack and ship something, understand where to sell it, all of the things you can learn here on this channel and elsewhere. All of those factors are things that you're going to have to know and consider before jumping straight into Lego investing. So I'm still encouraging people to get in, but I just anticipate many people to get out that tried it over the last couple of years and found it to be more difficult than they anticipated. And the last thing I'll say is this. I think Lego investments that you have the potential to buy at the end of 2023 and 2024 could have some of the best returns we've seen in Lego investing over the last several years in the next 4 to 5 years. If you have the patience, like I talked about earlier, to hold on long term, I'm thinking that if people are leaving Lego investing and there are less people getting in, we find sets on significant discounts, less people with capital to tie up long term, you could see sets like the Dark Trooper helmet get up to maybe $150 in the next 4 years. Now right now the set's trending just back at the MSRP at about $70. I picked up the 5 that I have for $48. Is this set going to be worth $100 by next Christmas? Probably not. Maybe 2 Christmases from now. But those that are going to want a complete Lego helmet collection that today do not have the dollars to afford this specific Lego set, now worth around $70 to $80, in 4 to 5 years, when they get a new job, the economy turns positively, they have money again, they're going to be like, I'm picking up this Lego set. And if that happens, we're going to see demand increase rapidly. Again, I've kind of already talked about this. I'm using this as a real world example. And this set, maybe at some point, is trending at $150, close to $200 here in the next 4 to 5 years. So if you have the patience, I think some of the Lego sets that we can buy today and towards Black Friday of this year have the potential to be some of the best winners that we've seen in the long term if you are able to hold for a while. All right, so there you go. There's my focus on Lego investing in 2024. Let's recap a little bit. I think if you're buying Lego sets today, you're gonna have to hold on to them longer. You should only ever be buying Lego sets on discount, only at least in the next couple of years. MSRP is probably not the way to go anymore. You have potential from some really strong returns if you're able to hold on to your sets for longer. Today, there is a lot of competition, but I anticipate the competition to get less, not more, over the next couple years. I've said this before, and I'll say it again, that Lego investing is not a quick money-making option. It takes some patience, it takes some understanding, and it takes some learning to do it well. And if you can do it well, as I think I've done decently over the last 9-ish years, it's a great, fun way to fund your hobby for some side income. If you're looking to do Lego investing full-time, I think you could probably do it. It's not what I do full-time. It's probably not anything I'll ever do full-time, but it is a really fun way to spend some time with a collection and a hobby that I love and to help you do the same. Friends, it's been a joy getting to hang out with you here today on YouTube. As always, if you're interested in content like this, feel free to leave me a like or subscribe to learn more. I love engaging with the comments as well, so feel free to ask a question in the comments, and I love to reply there as well. But as always, y'all, it's Jake from Jake's Bricks, signing off. We'll see you guys.